Yeah, welcome and good morning, Professor Claudia Brözel from the Hochschule of Eberswalde, right? And welcome to Berlin and welcome to ITB and welcome to ITB Convention. And we're gonna jump right into our subject. And my first question is, how would you describe the focus of your work? What are you actually doing at the Hochschule, and why do you think it is important for the industry?
Thank you very much for the invitation. So my this year I attend the 32nd time the ITB. So I had a lot of different roles, and since 10 years I'm at the University for Sustainable Development in Eberswalde, and there my main topic is to bring the new trends, new developments into the education, so that we make students fit for the market, for the companies and things like that. And my role in the last years changed a lot. So from travel tech, which is my background, to more sustainable things like what I did yesterday, the social entrepreneurship competition. It is a development that we need more impact within our business model. So this social entrepreneurship means to integrate a view on the impact. What are we doing as a company or as a freelancer or whatever? What you are doing with your work? What is the impact? And if you focus on that, you should also be profitable. But to integrate the impact in the business model is enormous important at the moment, because we are causing as a travel industry a lot of problems in the world, but we also deliver a lot of solutions. So if we balance that in the right way, I think we are on the right track.
But maybe can you give an example what social entrepreneurship might mean within a business model to get a little idea what it's really precisely about?
Yeah, I would like to do that. So yesterday we had the panel, and we had one of our we are a competition since 2019, and ITB is a partner of us, Travel Massive, Amadeus Booking, Lufthansa City Center, and so on. So what are we doing is to invite people to compete with their business model and the impact. So yesterday there was one of our winners from last year, the Valuable Network, and what they are doing is, for example, they include people with Down syndrome in the hospitality. So this means they are training the hotel chains, to integrate people with mental disabilities in their teams. And if we look at the hospitality or the tourism industry at the moment, it is like we are all searching for talents. And if we broaden our view and we look like, there are a lot of people who are not at the moment in the market as labor force. So this is one solution example I can give, and they are very successful, including people with Down syndrome in the hospitality.
So the lack of qualified staff is a big issue in the industry, and the whole thing of social entrepreneurship, it gives more attraction to companies, or it's also a way to attract staff by if you have a social.
So the main idea is you look at a problem that is there in our society, and then you try to find a solution which you can market. So therefore, another example is Wheel the World. They have been winner also in 2020. The founder himself is in a wheelchair. He had a strong accident, so he cannot move from here down. And he said, for us as mobility disabled people, it is completely impossible to travel. and to have different experiences. So what he is doing, he has a huge team all over the world with different mobility disabilities, and they go out and collect all the data, what the people need to make a decision. Is this hotel the right thing for me? Is this flight or this train or this bus or whatever the right thing for me? So gathering the information, they have it in an app, and they are already working together with the big travel chains.
So what is the key message you want to convey at the ITB convention? What are the insights you want the audience to take home from you?
I think the insights this year, so we talk a lot about AI, and if we look at the travel tech part, I think AI can help us to on our way to become more sustainable. This is the one thing that we have technical solutions that are really in a good way, but on the other hand, I think we as persons, we should make the right decisions, and this means not to do everything what is possible. Think about it, what we need and what we really need, because we have a huge inequality at the moment. Who is traveling, who is not traveling, who is causing CO2 emissions, and maybe we can think a little bit about ourselves. What is needed, what is possible, what not.
Yeah. That leads me to my last question already. The motto of this year's ITB convention is pioneer the transition in travel and tourism together. From your perspective, what is the biggest challenge of this transition and how can it be tackled?
The biggest challenge is the human being itself, I think, because cooperation means to leave your ego behind. And I think we all know that the ITB is a great place to network and so on, to make business together. But I think to cooperate means to go halfway, and then you come, and then we go together in the same direction. And this means also compromises. So I think I really like this motto this year, because there is this together, and you can highlight this together. If we don't do it together, we will not succeed.
Certainly. Thank you very much. That was very interesting, very insightful, and thank you. Thank you for having you here.